everyone, my name is Shannon and welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is the first video on my channel, so thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. You may know me from the Instagram page Disney Magic 98, but if not, hi, nice to meet you. As I said, my name is Shannon. So I thought for my first video I thought I'd do like a bit of a get to know me video, just so you know a little bit more about me, so when in the future I'm doing my Disney vlogs and other travel vlogs and stuff like that, you'll feel like you know me a little bit more. So I've got a few questions down that I wrote on my phone, and if you sent one in, thank you, I really appreciate it. It's really helped make this video. I got the questions a couple of months ago when I put a story up on my Instagram page just saying that I was doing this video. If you want to know anything about me, please pop me a message. And I didn't think I'd get that many, but I got loads. I've got about 20 questions here, so if you sent me a message, thank you, I really appreciate it. So I'm going to do this video in two sections. I'm going to do the first section a little bit more about me, just some personal information, like questions that I got asked, and then the second one will be all about Disney, as I've got so many questions about Disney, so I'll do a whole section just devoted to Disney, and the other one about me. So let's start the first half. I am a trainee mortgage advisor. I haven't been doing it for too long, at an estate agent local to where I live in Kent, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of hard work, it's a lot of training. There are 3 exams that I will have to be taking, which is what I'm revising for now, as well as obviously working full-time in an estate agent. Me and my boyfriend, if you don't know, his name is Ben, and we have been together 3 years. I don't really know how we met because we've known each other for so long. We didn't go to the same school, but we knew each other while we was at school. We were just kind of friends of friends, like knew each other, like knew of each other kind of thing, and just started talking. I then went off to university, both got with other people and kind of drifted apart, and then once I came back from uni we started talking again, and it's all gone from there. So when I'm with Ben, we like watching a lot of series on Netflix, a lot of films, just chilling out, because like he's got a full-time job, he works as a ground worker, so he's shattered all the time. So yeah, when we're together we like to just chill out, not do too much on my own other than looking to book my next Disney holiday. I love music, so I love listening to music. I love photography, I studied photography at school. I love art, I love drama, I studied drama at university, so I love going to the theatre and stuff like that. I'd go to the theatre every day if I could. Excluding Disney, I would say something like Thailand or Fiji or Bali, somewhere hot so you can have beach holiday, but also like a beach side of it, but also I want to do things like go in and cleaning elephants and stuff like that. So Thailand's definitely up there, 100%. I do also want to travel America. I mean, I've been to a few different places in the US now, but I'd love to travel like the East Coast or just travel the whole of America. That'd be amazing. So one day. Yes, we did. We had one holiday cancelled, but 2 or 3 times, and yes, it was a Disney holiday. Obviously COVID hit, we were meant to be going in May, and obviously the parks closed in March, so we're 2 months away from going, and everything went into lockdown. As soon as we knew that the parks weren't opening by May, we extended to November 2020, being hopeful, hoping things were going ahead, but by about August, September time we kind of knew things weren't going to go completely back to normal by then. So now we are booked for May 2022. So I didn't want to be wearing a mask around the park all the time, and that was my biggest like no. It doesn't bother me going in wearing it in a supermarket here. that's okay, I'm fine with that, but I didn't want to go into a Disney park or into a park in general in the Florida heat wearing one of them, because I'll feel like I'm gonna be passing out all day. It just wasn't for me. So I knew that I didn't want to go until we didn't have to wear masks. So yeah, we've had one holiday cancelled, unfortunately, but everybody's in the same boat, so it's sad and it is annoying, but it is what it is, and everybody's having to do the same thing. So we know that it's not just us, and it's not the end of the world, because we'll go back when it's safe. So yeah. It's been my dream for years to move to America, Florida mainly. I'd also love to move to New York, I'd love to move to New Orleans, but I would love to be like 5 minutes away from Magic Kingdom. So yes, 100% my dream is to move away, and I've got like a 10-year plan of hopefully by the time I'm like early 30s, we'll be over there in America, 5 minutes away from Disney. And me and Ben were actually talking about this like literally yesterday, and I was trying to get his thing on where it is, and he actually thinks that it'd be a really good idea, and he actually really wants to do it too, which I was quite surprised at. So yeah, hopefully one day, fingers crossed, we can say that we'll be able to move to Disney. Obviously things will go back to normal one day. So now we're into the second section of this video, and these questions are all going to be about Disney, the Disney parks, and things like that. So first question. Yes, I have been twice. I went once when I was about 4 or 5 with my family. There was about 7 or 8 of us that went, which was nice. But I don't remember too much of that. I remember like little things, but not too much. And then I went a couple of years ago with my parents and our close family friends. So there was 5 of us that went, and that was brilliant. And I haven't been since. So I was really excited to go in May. Hopefully now May 2022. Yeah. My favourite thing about each park, that's quite a hard one. Okay, so my favourite thing about Epcot is the food. As long as you go while a festival's on, well, to be fair, even if you don't go while a festival's on, but when a festival's on, you've got so many booths everywhere, and the food is amazing. That's the one thing that I'm definitely looking forward to, like going while Flower and Garden Festival's on in Epcot. That'll be good, being able to eat around the world. Animal Kingdom, other than the animals, obviously, I would say Everest. I love Everest. I think it's probably one of my favourite roller coasters in Disney, and I'm definitely going to have to go on it multiple times while I'm there. The only annoying thing is I'll be going on my own, because Ben is a bit of a wuss where it comes to things like that. I'll be able to get him on Big Thunder Mountain, I'll be able to get him on Slinky Dog, but I don't think I'll be able to get him on Everest. As soon as he figured out that it went backwards, he was like, nope, not a chance. So I don't think I'll be able to get him on that, which is a little bit annoying, but I'm still going on it multiple times. He could do whatever he wants while I'm on it, that's fine. Hollywood Studios, I'd say Toy Story Land as a whole, just because it's Ben's favourite Disney film, favourite Pixar film. It was his favourite film growing up, so he's going to absolutely love it. And I love Toy Story as well, so I think that's going to be his favourite place to go, 100%, and it will be one of my favourite places to go, especially in Hollywood Studios. So yeah, I'd say Toy Story Land for Hollywood Studios. Magic Kingdom, I can't just say all of it, can I? To me, the best thing about Magic Kingdom is Main Street. Just walking down Main Street, especially for the first time of the holiday, the feeling that you get when you walk down Main Street, see the castle, that's a feeling that never gets old, no matter how many times you go. Ben thinks I'm stupid because I cry whenever I see Happily Ever After, but I can't help it, isn't it? Just going down Main Street is just absolutely magical, and it is the best part about any holiday, in my opinion. He's a fan of Disney, but I feel like he's a bigger fan of Disney because of me. So he loved, like I said, like he loved Toy Story, he loved a lot of Pixar films, a couple of Disney films. But I've kind of forced him to watch like all the old classics that he has never seen or only seen when he was a kid. So I feel like I've made him a bit more of a bigger Disney fan than he was initially, 100%. I'm hoping that when we go, I will be able to convert him so he is a die-hard Disney fan, and then we can go every single year. That's what I'm hoping anyway, so fingers crossed, pray for me. Favourite nighttime show, I did say a little bit earlier, Happily Ever After. Don't get me wrong, I love Fantasmic and Sorcerer Mickey is the best. But Happily Ever After has my heart. Happily Ever After makes me cry. Every single time I watch it, I can watch it on repeat and it would still make me cry. I know it would. As far as I'm concerned, no show will ever make me cry as much as Happily Ever After does. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. Magic Kingdom, I would say Big Thunder Mountain because it's my favourite ride in Magic Kingdom, favourite ride in Disney. I love it. I just think it's such a classic and it's my favourite mountain as well. Absolutely love it. So Big Thunder in Magic Kingdom. Hollywood Studios, I would say Rise of Resistance. I'm so excited to go on it. It looks incredible. Like, it looks amazing. I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm the world's biggest Star Wars fan. And don't come for me, but I prefer the new ones to the old ones. The ride looks amazing. Like, how they've done that is like impossible. It just looks so good and so clever. So hopefully we'll be able to get a boarding pass for that and go on it. If boarding, it might be a fast pass by then. No, I don't know. In Epcot, I'd say Frozen Ever After. Ben will hate me for saying that because he hates Frozen, but I love Frozen, especially Frozen 2. I think Frozen 2 is amazing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going on Frozen Ever After. And in Animal Kingdom, probably Everest or Kilimanjaro Safaris, especially if you go in the morning because then all the animals are out. And yeah, my favourite Disney park, you might have guessed already, is Magic Kingdom. Purely just because of the way it makes you feel. I think it's got all the best rides in it anyway, or most of the best rides. I am in Disney when I'm in Magic Kingdom, and I just feel more magical when I'm in Disney and more reminiscent of like my childhood and stuff like that. So 100% Magic Kingdom, and you can't beat walking down Main Street. I'm sorry, but you can't. I know I keep saying it, but I don't really know how well I can answer that one because, to be honest, I've never stayed on site yet. The only 2 times I've been, we've stayed off site both times in a villa. However, we are staying on site when we go in May, and I can guarantee you as soon as we stay on site I will never stay off site again. If I had to pick, even though I haven't done it yet, I'd still stay on site purely because I know what it's going to be like and I know how easy it's going to be to get to and from places, and yeah, on site. My favourite character to me, I have 2, and they're both here, kind of. So my first one is Sorcerer Mickey. I love him. He's my favourite version of Mickey Mouse. And my second one is Stitch. He's just so cute. I love him. He's just so adorable, and I want to meet him as many times as possible. So we're going to go to Ohana, hopefully meet him there. I'll be meeting him if he's in Magic Kingdom. I'll meet him absolutely everywhere if I can. Perfect day in Disney for me. So I would be in Magic Kingdom. And to be honest, I wouldn't really be doing a lot. I think most people will probably say like, oh, doing all the rides, being able to get all the rides done, but I don't think mine is. I think mine would be doing a couple of rides, so I'll do my favourites. So I'll go on like maybe all the mountains, and then maybe Haunted Mansion or something like that. So I'll do 2 or 3 rides, and then I think I would literally just be chilling out, have a couple of snacks and sit in the hub and people watch all day and just take it all in and just sit there for a few hours and just not really do much. I sound like a proper old person when I say that I just want to chill out and people watch. But in Disney, it's magical wherever you are, especially if you're sitting in front of the castle. You cannot beat it. So that's my ultimate day in Disney. Haven't actually been on my favourite mode of transport yet, but I know what it's going to be, and the one I'm most looking forward to is the Skyliner. It's going to be so good. It's like a ride in itself. Definitely looking forward to going on that. I love the monorail, I love the boat, I love them all. Don't really like the bus. That's not fun. And we're actually staying at Pop Century while we're there as well, so we're going to be on the Skyliner route, so taking full advantage. My dream job is to do with Disney, but it's not working for Disney, but it's in Disney. So I watch a YouTube channel called All Ears, and a lot of you probably do as well if you're Disney fans. If you don't watch it, good. And the main person who vlogs, her name is Molly, and I want her job, basically. She is a vlogger, so she literally goes in the parks, tries all the snacks, does like challenges, goes on the rides, and literally just vlogs it all, and that is her job. Like, her job is to just be in Disney and do things, and that is literally what I want to do. That is my dream job, to be paid for just being in Disney and vlogging things and just having fun. That is literally the best job in the world. So although it's not working for Disney, it's still in Disney, so I feel like that counts. We're not going to do SeaWorld. I done it last time, and I enjoyed it, but I just didn't feel like there was enough there to do a whole day, so we're just not going to bother this time. We'll go next time, but it's not something that's on my like must-do list. So we're not going to do SeaWorld or Busch Gardens. We are doing Discovery Cove, and we are obviously going to be doing Universal. I think we're doing Discovery Cove just the one day, and then Universal 2.5. So yeah, we are doing other parks, just not all of them. The final question I've got is, what is my dream hotel to stay in? And I love this question because it makes me happy, because we're actually going to be staying in my dream hotel next year. So my dream hotel to stay in is the Polynesian, and I wanted to stay there for years. In my opinion, it's the best hotel and property. Don't get me wrong, obviously the Contemporary and the Grand Floridian do look beautiful, but I love the vibe of the Polynesian, and I love the fact that you can meet Stitch in the hotel. I love everything about it, and the new refurb that they've done on Moana, even better, because I love Moana. So that's definitely my dream hotel to stay in. And bonus, we're staying there next year. So what we're doing 3 nights in Universal, our first 3 nights of our holiday in Universal. Not too sure what hotel yet. We're just going to book that a little bit closer to the time when we actually know that we're 100% going. So we're going to be doing 3 nights Universal, then we're doing 13 nights in Pop Century, and then we're doing our last 2 nights in a theme park view room in the Polynesian. So yeah, definitely 100% looking forward to that. So that's all my questions for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you sent in any questions, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's made making this video a hell of a lot easier. So thank you for getting this far if you watched the whole thing, and hopefully I will see you soon on another video. Thanks guys, bye!